He's a rim killer. He knocked down rims when he entered the NBA as a first-round draft pick. He's a trash talker. He's the guy who said my grandma played with Jordan and won championships. He's won 4 NBA championships. And he's the first player in NBA history to win World Championships gold, World Championships MVP, Olympic gold, regular season MVP, All-Star Game MVP, Finals MVP, and 6 of the world's top basketball honors. He is the American basketball player center, Shaquille O'Neal. In 1972, O'Neal was born in Newark, New Jersey, because his real father was in prison when O'Neal was 9 months old. O'Neal has been living with his mother, and stepfather O'Neal grew up a few sizes older than his peers when his mother took the 5-year-old O'Neal on the bus. She had to bring his birth certificate. You're right that her son is not 8 or 9 years old, boy. Young O'Neal had his troubles, and although his stepfather was a good man, the family wasn't well off and couldn't afford much in the way of clothing. And O'Neal always wore the same pair of jeans. And when his classmates teased him, O'Neal chose to take the fight to the aggressor and was beaten by his stepfather for doing so. But O'Neal never held a grudge against him, and he knew that his stepfather had always wanted him to be a great man. And his stepfather had always said that life is filled with opportunities, and that you have to be ready to take advantage of those opportunities, or else they're just gonna slip away. And that's what he did. O'Neal waited for his chance, and by chance, O'Neal met Dale Brown, the basketball coach at Louisiana State University, and O'Neal asked him how to dunk, and the big O'Neal was wearing his stepfather's uniform, and Brown casually asked, "Where'd you serve?" And O'Neal replied, "I'm only 14 years old." Brown was shocked, and after verifying the situation, he booked O'Neal to play on his own team, and he went on to attend Cole High School in San Antonio, which was the first high school in the country. O'Neal went on to attend Cole High School in San Antonio, and in O'Neal's first season, Cole finished as the state runner-up with a record of 32 victories to their name, and then in 1989, they went on to win the state championship with 36 victories. O'Neal's play attracted a lot of college scouts, but O'Neal graduated from college and went on to play for Coach Brown at LSU, and O'Neal wasn't taken seriously right away. Even when the team was issued equipment, O'Neal was only given old sneakers, and he was desperate to prove to the world that he was the future of the team. O'Neal played 3 seasons at LSU and was twice named All-Southern Conference. But off the court, O'Neal was looking for attention, and instead O'Neal purchased a fake big brother to show off his wealth. And in 1992, at the age of 20, he was selected by the Orlando Magic with the first overall pick of the NBA draft. And the first overall pick was the Orange Men. O'Neal was only 4 months into his NBA career when he dropped a dunk against the Suns, knocking the rim down. And only 10 months later, in December of 1993, during a Magic basketball game, O'Neal broke the rim again, and shattering the rim became a regular part of O'Neal's repertoire. In his 4 years with the Magic, he won the scoring title once and took an underdog to the playoffs his first year and the next year to the Elite Eight. In his first year, he took a weak ass to the playoffs, in his second year to the Elite Eight, and in his third year to the finals. After leaving the Magic, O'Neal joined the Los Angeles Lakers. And in addition to playing great games, O'Neal was also known for his out-of-this-world quips. During a Lakers road game against the Eastern Conference champions, the Bulls' Rodman sarcastically remarked that O'Neal didn't have a championship ring, and O'Neal's retort, "My grandma played with Jordan and she won a championship," became one of the most popular trash-talking phrases of the Lakers era, in which he was the NBA's most dominant inside player. In the Lakers era, O'Neal was the NBA's most dominant player in the lane, and his thunderous dunks in the restricted area could not be blocked by a single player. Because of his size and strength, he was known as the Big Shark. Although he had an indestructible killing power in the lane, his assisting ability should not be underestimated, and his caps made countless celebrities return to the restricted area. O'Neal formed an unstoppable combination with Kobe and led the Lakers to 3 NBA championships in the years 2000 to 2002, and he himself was also one of the most successful players in the NBA. He also won the Most Valuable Player award in the finals 3 times. At this time, a young man from the East also landed in the NBA. That is Yao Ming, also a center. O'Neal and Yao Ming staged countless classic waist-killing matchups on the court, and the two of them also turned from rivals into sympathetic friends. Later on, O'Neal came to Hunan Satellite TV to record the Spring Festival Gala, and also said that he would make dumplings for Yao Ming to eat. Eventually, O'Neal and Kobe parted ways because of personality and style of play. Differences, and moved to the Miami Heat in 2004, when Flash Wade was entering and exiting the NBA and about to start his second season with the Heat, and O'Neal sat down with Wade and talked to him openly. And he said, "Look, Flash, this is your team, and I'm going to help you become one of the greatest players in the sport." And that gave Wade a boost of confidence, and O'Neal did. In 2005-06, the two won the Heat's first championship together, and Wade was named MVP of the finals and became a star in his own right. But as he got older, O'Neal had to deal with injuries. And then O'Neal played for the Suns, the Cavaliers, and the Celtics. But he couldn't recapture the glory of the past. And after 19 seasons in the NBA, O'Neal decided to retire. Although O'Neal looks like a loser, yes, he is a real school teacher. 2012, O'Neal obtained his doctorate at the University of Paris with a grade point average of 3.813 out of a possible 4 in the 16 courses he took. Because of two uncles who are police officers, O'Neal has always dreamed of being a policeman since he was a child. 2013, O'Neal is going to obtain a police officer's license and has been hired by the Broward County, Florida, as a deputy sheriff, working 16 hours a month and earning a monthly salary of $480, and also working as a deputy sheriff. In addition to his acting career, he has also made guest appearances in a number of films and TV shows, including Single Parent Resort, a wilderness survival program, Wilderness Survival, Follow the Wilderness Adventure, and even a nightclub as a DJ. At the age of half a century, O'Neal's already huge size is even more than double the size of the interviews. He jokingly said that he had a heart disease, the name of which is CBOTBD, meaning Charles Buckley Belt Syndrome, or Buckley Coil Syndrome. O'Neal said, "I get up and go to work, and I don't pay attention to what I eat. And then one day I look down at the waistband of my pants, and damn it, he can't remember." The trendy O'Neal also played Shake Shack and appeared on the live broadcast of the famous internet celebrity Zhao Yang in 2023. And today, O'Neal is a millionaire Shake Shack celebrity.